And we should be live again. I think everything should be functioning optimally now, but do let me know if everything is okay. Had a bit of an issue. Oh, here's the sound. Had a bit of an issue with audio settings because I was fiddling to. Hello, Passion Black again. Can you hear everything okay? Is everything good this time? I hope. Effects are in place. Thank you. Got worried for a moment. You got worried. No, it's I was testing. This is when you're at, well. Let me just start a timer really quick, and then we're gonna get back to it. I was getting nervous too because I was like, I guess I'll just probably cancel because I don't want to, bother people. I'm kind of picky in that sense. I hate being late at things. Like if I'm 2 minutes late to anything, I just feel like I'm inconveniencing people. I guess that's a flaw that you kind of have to get over. So let me just start this damn time. And here we go. Just a general guideline to that. But it's like, it's just very uncomfortable. But my issue was these headphones are fabulous. Like studio, very good headphones, not overly expensive, decently priced, good quality, excellent. However, I have an issue, given that it's summer, that I get a bit hot. So what I was looking for was replacement headphones, just cheap, pathetic piece of headphones that I can use. They're basically €5 that I can use as a checker, just to check if want to do some sound tests. Sure. What would you like me to test based on our previous interactions? You can hear the music, I suspect, correct? And you could hear the sound effects. Let's do force powers. So I got these, and because I was fiddling around, these don't go in my interface. These go directly into my PC. The issue is when it goes directly into your PC, you have to go through a different setup, a different route, let's say. Yeah, we're gonna fix this chat. It's ugly. We need to figure out some cute widgets. And basically, because I was fiddling with these, I plugged them in, and they just sounded so shit. I was like, I hate everything that I've created, because these sound effects, they may not come across on phone or laptop unless you're wearing headphones. I really try to get high quality sound effects that are reverby, echoey, that give that semblance of space. But when I was doing it myself, not for checking, it just sounds atrocious. I was like, I will hate this stream, like if I have to listen to this. So in this switching back and forth, I accidentally ticked a switch. It was automatically ticked that basically mutes all output. I can hear it, but it's not being output to you. So it's terrible. But I'm glad that we're back, and thank you so much for coming back. We can hang out, and even if we don't end up doing a quiz, we can hang out and we can do the quiz some other time. Which I really hope that we do end up doing it today. Oh, which is why I do this. Here we go.
New objective received.
At least I got to eat my ribs. Well, that's precisely why I messed this whole up, because messed this whole thing up. When I saw that you wrote that. Let me mess with this chat box though. It's pretty ugly, don't you think? I concur with myself. It is pretty ugly. Let's make it expect. Can you even read those messages? How silly. Can you read them actually? I just hid them. So could you have read them before? I'm munching on some corn snacks. That's nice. Chat box should be changed. Yes. How ugly is that? You know what? I was this close to right now looking into widgets, but given what just happened, I'm not tweaking with anything. Like y'all are getting what we have here. Here, have that. I'm staying within my confines of my shortcuts. I'm not changing anything. I'm not tweaking nothing. Okay. If there's an error, you will deal with it. Okay. So, what anime does Nox in chat like to watch? Does Avatar The Last Airbender count as anime? Please don't cancel me. I think it does, right? Well, though not anime, right? I don't know what other anime. I watched Sailor Moon as a kid. Dragon Ball Z, right? Is it also as a kid? I'm not the biggest fan right now of anime. I did watch, what was that place called with the kids where they're trapped? Some place, I don't know. I forget. Death Note, Castlevania, Promise Neverland. Promise Neverland, that. that. I didn't watch season 2. Also, hello Zachary. It's a pleasure to see you again. We have some new powers here, so I'll make sure to explain them. Am I dim to y'all a bit, or is that just me? You know, let me see if I can turn this up more, at least in the back. Sure. Now you think that it's light. You think that I'm lighter because the background is lighter. Yes, champ. Zach is back. Welcome back. Avatar was American's take on anime. I liked it. I liked it because it was a good balance between. That's probably my thing. I'm not the biggest fan of anime, like the whole exaggeration. So I guess maybe the balance between American and where does anime stand from Japan? Again, don't. I'm gonna cut this out from. If I edit this in a video, I'm cutting this out. Full Metal Alchemist, Brotherhood. I hate this emoji. Brotherhood 2. I need to show y'all emojis. You can see what I see. I came up with a simpler way of seeing the chat where I directly import it from YouTube, so that it's like clear, visible. It's up to the second, like it's literally up to second updated. Now, I pressed Control R, which reloads the web page in my browser, and it also reloads the next round. So this is what I'm talking about. I have so many shortcuts deployed. I loved Avatar because it was so peaceful and natural. Korra, however, yeah, I didn't watch Korra. I started watching Korra. From what I hear, everyone hates it. But you know, I have intentions on watching them. You may hear me echo myself because I'm accessing the video again. Let me try to deploy your chat on screen. I kind of like having the chat there. Like, even if I edit stuff, it's very nice when I don't know if y'all watched that video of cut up stuff that I did, but it's so much nicer when I'm responding and you can actually see the comment pop up. Sadly, that didn't happen too often. Why is that like that? Let's look. Why is that like that? That's what I just asked. That's the eternal question. Where? Oh, this thing's loading the wrong thing. I look forward to reading your comments about that. Okay. That. What do y'all think about that? Is that more realistic and more up to date? I have to restart my PC. Okay, we'll be here. We'll be vibing. We'll be chilling. How's that? Is that better? I guess I should probably move on to this side. Well, welcome to the back scenes. Are the questions hard? Yes, they're very hard this time. It's gonna be fun. We're going beyond the. Again, if we end up playing, if we have enough players, it's gonna be fun. So, what do you think about this chat? Is this good? I mean that as an object in the sentence, not me addressing you. You're not the subject in the sentence. I'm saying, what do you think about this chat here? Not, hey chat, what do you think about this? I like that chat. Great, fabulous. There you go. And you can see the little hearts. If you tap the hearts, it'll actually be on the screen. How fun is that? I'll move a bit here. How's that? I feel like that's better. It's a very cramped display up in here, but I figured out that it's literally a game. We literally created. Yeah, you can see the little hearties. There we go. That's actually a fun feature, isn't it? Hey, how do y'all like my... I almost said pumpkin. What is this? Grapes? This is grapes. I thought it was a pineapple subconsciously for like 3 days. It's not a cramped display. It's compact. Precisely correct. Yes. I'll extend this even more up, I guess. And I'll sort it based on... I will sort it live chat. So it's loading the latest messages. Why is this showing that stupid... whatever. Nice mug thingy. Yes, it's a mug. So force power spell costs in the top right of those icons. Yes, those are. Yes, depending on the quality that you're watching it in, if you need me to say them, just feel free to ask. I didn't put them in the description. The description of all powers are listed in the. I'm getting so many messages. Oh, I see messages on Discord. I'll read those later. God, I was confused about it the last time. Sure, that's totally fine. So the descriptions of powers are in this video description. Also, I'll put timestamps to this for anyone watching later. I probably should have said at the start. And what else are we gonna do? Now that that's ready, let's get into the I'll just explain the powers quickly. I don't know if Zachary is here because he wasn't here last time. I can explain them to you if you like, or the changes. I changed nothing from last week, by the way, because I had a bit of a busy week. So I added some things that I could, but I really didn't have time to mess around with formulas to insert new powers and stuff. So we're just gonna roll with it. And as you can see, last time, like, I misled Drew in telling him that the spell shield cost 4. It actually cost 5 back then, but I literally didn't have the time or nerves to change the visual because I have to render a lot of things. I literally just went into the formulas and changed the pricing back to 4. So y'all are getting a treat this week. This week's spell shield is 4 because I was busy studying and focusing on legal matters, okay? So there we go. Oh yeah, by the way, like, who is gonna play? I'll start entering the names, and if we have enough people, then we can play. If not, then we can chill. We can maybe do next time. And wasn't there that one question you got wrong and Chad got right? Yeah, that was ooh, let me rip it out of the memory. Drew got it right. The question was which planet did Zurich visit after experiencing the horror of Nathema? And let's go. Let's guess. Which planet did she visit after Nathema? DK, yes, that's precisely correct. And I had said I thought it was Rekyad because I was like, oh, that's that part of the universe. Nathema, Rekyad, Nathema, whatever. And there we go. By the way, I resolved this somehow when I moved this off my ear. I actually feel a bit cooler. So we solved the problem of poor quality audio. I can't wait for winter. I was going to have my hair down and stuff, but that's also sweaty. Even though I'm sitting under the AC, like, chronicle summer problems. Cost, yes. Okay, next, Fashion Black is playing, I'm assuming. I kind of want to give Zachary 3rd place because I'm used to being there. I'll just type in Zachary. Who else is playing? So we have 2. By the way, this time I decided to experiment and insert myself along with the chat to just cast spells and things. Very poor spell gains, but let's see if I can maybe help lightsiders out, people who are in the front in some ways, or make things more interesting. And if it turns out that it's not interesting, then I'll just not do anything. Oh yeah, as promised, I'll play this time. Not feeling enough self-embarrassment right now. That's why you didn't want to play last time? Last time I literally got the... Hey Drew, welcome back. Last time I literally got the vibe that Magic Spud was like, I'm too cool for this shit. You know what I mean? Like, you knew everything. I was like, okay, damn. You know what I mean? I did not at all get the vibe of, like, someone who's not prepared or doesn't want to be in the center of the Magic Spud. Oh, what is a spud exactly? Embarrassment is not real. Yeah, it's a concept, and so are pants. Drew is playing, I'm hoping. Book of Rhymes, your Revan video is great. I still need to finish it. You see there how you can't see the word because of the heart. Someone has to type something. Can y'all please type something so I can read this message? I wish I could lean over and just see behind. I'm guessing that says I still need to finish it. Stop clicking emojis and making it worse. I still need to finish it. Great. Drew, are you playing? By the way, thank you very much, Book of Rhymes. I'm very happy that you enjoyed the video. It's been a long time since I published that. I actually, I'm a bit procrastinating on wrapping up the audio thing. When I start editing the audio of it, I get a little bit emotional with all the scenes, so it's been messy. I got some things right that I wasn't under obligation to answer. I would have gotten plenty of questions wrong last week if I was playing, so what you were perceiving was an illusion. Well, then you're very adequately equipped to deploy illusions. Drew, I'll just type in Drew. So we have 4 players. There's still room for 1 more. Can you believe I developed the system for 10 players? I don't want to play with 10 players. It's too much clicking for me. Can't wait for more video. Me too. I really look forward to seeing, like, not because that sounds so arrogant. Like, I really enjoyed the Revan video myself. But it sounds a bit arrogant, but it's not my narration that I like. I literally, when I compile the scenes, I just like going through all the cohesive story that connects everything. So it feels like going through the story, even as if someone else edited it, you know. Are the questions about the Old Republic or a general Star Wars? I will say the ratio is 70% Old Republic and other questions from different regions because I wanted to make it interesting. And quite honestly, even if you are someone who is not knowledgeable outside of the Old Republic, or if you're someone who is not knowledgeable within the Old Republic, you can still have a good time guessing things. We have some new landmarks, as I call them, that I will be shoving in your face to make it more challenging for you to answer. Last time we had Nathema that didn't allow you to cast spells for a round, so that's fun. We have global rushes and stuff, so it's like, is it new canon or legends? Legends, always legends. Legends. It's the easiest way to keep up, plus legends gives me more material to do work to work with. Like, you know. Like the stream if you haven't, that's true. Make sure you like the stream or you will be losing 10 points in round 1, but because in round 1 you can't lose. I like Legends more. It's very different, like when you go to someone's page on the Wikipedia, right? And then in the canon version, on the side, on the scroller, it's like this big, so you can just drag it up and down, and then I just click Legends. Like, Revan is like, how many even paragraphs? I'm sure there's like solid amount in the canon lore I just mentioned. I don't think there even is that much. I should check that, but I'm not checking that because I'm going to bug something. But in the Legends, it's so extensive, obviously because there's a game, but as much as a touchy subject as it can be, but some people, Legends is vastly more popular. Is it really more popular? Do you think so? I mean, I guess Legends would be people who read novels, who play games, right? Whereas the canon one would be people who watch the films and read the books that are related to the films. I'm just still having trouble connecting all the dots, considering, like, I don't know exactly what Vader is like in Legends. For instance, the outcome of the films, Palpatine's death and all those things are very different in the Legends from what I've read along the way. So I'm like, that it's a bit intimidating, the colossal quantity of literature and content they've created. It has a well-built and in-depth connected universe of Legends. Sure, there are some duds and bad stories mixed in, but that's far outweighed by the good stuff. Of course, that's what you got, like with large quantity, and that's unavoidable. I love Legends. I'm trying to get into canon. I haven't given it a fair chance yet. Yeah, me neither. Like, we talked about this on Discord the other day. As soon as someone mentions, oh yeah, I like Luke Skywalker, I'm like, I'm out. I'm out. Peace. Like, I'm like Kreia, Revan, all the stuff that's in the Old Republic. That's what interests me and their interpretations of the Force. But as soon as someone mentions that, it just does something to me where I don't perceive Luke Skywalker to be an in-depth character of any kind. You know what I mean? But I probably need to get into that. I'm sure he is a good character and all that, but it's just my bias in my head that I need to get over. Well, I guess popularity is subjective. More people probably technically get engaged in canon, but those people are just watching a film or two, and it all evaporates from their brain afterward. I guess that's true if you measure the quantity of dedicated people. And they never think or care about it again. That's true. That's true, myself included. Like, the last 3 films of Star Wars are a blur. Not to be hateful, I remember a few scenes, but it's just one big blur. Like, it happened, took place, and that's about it. Can y'all read the comments on the display? Or does the quality allow it? Or is it barely readable? Otherwise, I'm like nudging, you know. I'm reading Crucible right now. Are there any fanfiction that continue George R. R. canon? I wouldn't know. I'm guessing the chat can help you with that. Literally, I did not enjoy last movies, but we can read them. Oh, the comments. I thought we can read the movies. I'm like, we're not about to read the 9 hours of movie. You know what? That sounds familiar. Someone doing 9 hours of content at once. Great. Luke gets more in-depth in the EU. EU? What does EU stand for? You don't mean the EU, right? If you're looking for a good start, strongly recommend Heir to the Throne. Okay. Did I just embarrass myself by saying the EU thing? I'm reading Convergence in canon right now. It's interesting, but I'm having trouble getting as absorbed into it as I did with Legends. I enjoyed audiobooks. Like, after I enjoyed Revan's audiobook, when I downloaded another audiobook, I think it was something with Kenobi, and I remember I was listening to this on my way to college because I listened to Revan everywhere, and just 15 minutes, fully blank, fully not listening, fully not paying attention. Right, the European Union. It's like EU version of Luke. What the hell is that? Could you run through the force point costs? Oh, I'll run through everything. Thank you, Drew, for reminding me. Spell shield is 4 this time. I think you were restarting your computer when I said that this week I was a bit overwhelmed with obligations. That's such a popular excuse. I didn't develop any new big changes, and I didn't even have. Well, I guess I technically had time. I just didn't get around to it because I was a lazy bitch, right? Where is that? Because I was a lazy bitch. I didn't get around to developing anything new. So instead of updating the visual of the price of the spell shield, I just went into my formulas and changed its cost to 4. So, yeah. Man of Yesterday, do you want to play too? Yeah, we have one more spot if anyone wants to play. If not, I will close that spot off, and he will. Player 5 actually was pretty sneaky last round. Man of Yesterday, you want to play? Okay, great, fabulous. Man of Yesterday. Did you type something up there before? Why do I feel I haven't seen the username? What are we doing? I just came in. We're answering questions and we're bombarding each other with lightning. If you decide at any point to just stop playing, that's totally fine. I have a little checkbox here that just ticks you off. As in ticks you offline, not ticks you off as in makes you right. Man of Yeast. It's ridiculous. Okay, there we go. So I'll just not done. Thank you. I didn't even know that was a preset. Okay, let me hide this visual. There we go. Okay, so let's go through the spells again. Oh, actually, we've completed our first quest. How exciting is that? Where's my buttons? That.
Objective complete.
So we gathered some participants. Should we give ourselves another quest? Maybe to get a $10 super chat to extend the round. That'd be funny. Okay, so let's go through the powers right quick. So spell points you use to cash in for spell powers to bombard people. Thank you for the sound effect. Especially the sound effect, the music from Knights of the Old Republic 2. I can play it again.
Objective complete.
So lovely. It just makes me feel accomplished. So you cash in your spell points to deploy spells that are shown here. Firstly, with the dark side thing, if you purposefully provide me with wrong answers, you are labeled as a dark sider, okay? So you're going with the theme of ignorance, with falling, either purposeful or accidental, you're gaining 1 additional spell point. What this means is if you want to bombard people or you feel like you want to do some tactics, you can purposefully miss questions, or of course don't be afraid to guess, because then you will be rewarded with additional power if you miss. So there's that. But you have to provide an answer. If you don't provide an answer, then if it's empty, then nothing happens. So you're losing out on that. So first off, we have Rush. Rush applies for the round in advance. The next round, it becomes available. You can see it up here. We'll be going through rounds. I'll let you know of everything. Like, don't worry about it. I'll announce everything. It multiplies your gains and your losses next round, which means if you get your answer correct next round, you're getting 3 points. And if you get shocked or hit with lightning or with anything that's negative, you're losing triple. So be careful, especially when people start bombarding you. Like last round, we had people bombard each other. I don't have a button for bombardment. So here, have this. If people bombard one person and the person has a multiplier, you could literally deal like 3, 6, 9, and upwards points. Which is why I suggest be very careful when you're using it. Maybe with the spell shield. Maybe use it. I don't know if you see that no one has enough points to hit you or whatnot, or if you see like last time we had like literally I think it was Drew that played it. It was a penultimate round, right? Where he literally had no other choice. It's like I'll lose or I might as well just use this and see what happens. Up next, self-explanatory. We have lightning. To hit a person costs 3, rush costs 3, lightning costs 3. Smack someone, take away one spell point. Very simple, very direct. This obviously costs 3, so be careful how you use it. It becomes available round you'll see above round 4. So as we progress through rounds again, you see it right there. Then we have Spell Shield. What the hell could that be doing, right? Spell Shield. Now listen carefully. Okay, listen here. Listen carefully. Okay, so listen. Spell Shield is deployed for the upcoming 3 rounds. You cannot use it this round. You cash it in and you're protected for 3 rounds in advance or until consumed. The point of this is that you can't just whip it out. You know what I mean? Someone's targeting and you're like, oh, I'm being targeted, I'm gonna deploy Spell Shield. There's no point in that, right? That's kind of unfair. So it works 3 rounds in advance for the next upcoming 3 rounds or until consumed. That's it. A fun combo that Fashion Blank invented, because he's a progenitor of great ideas, was the combo of Rush and Spell Shield. So when you get to 7 points, you pop them both, you're protected, rush next round, just get into it. Then round 9, we have Storm, which is a fabulous ability. Probably one of the best. We had a great time last time. So Storm is randomly hitting 3 targets that are not you. It could be anyone. Could even hit someone 3 times. We had that happen so far. Very fun, especially when the person has a multiplier. I think we dealt like 6 last time successfully. So it's super fun. I think it'll be especially fun for me to deploy it on you because I'm not a player. So we'll see. By the way, I don't benefit from spell point dark side, so I don't get anything for not answering correctly. I just gain 1 point per round, as do all of you. Okay, I don't know if that's a bit too much information. So if you if you purposefully missed first round, you'll have 2 spell points. Okay, if you get it correct, you'll have 1. Yeah. So you'll see progressively. And the final ability to make things more complicated. This sounds so simple because we played it a few times now, but for new people, I guess this sounds horrifying. The final ability that's very exciting and fun, and last time actually did a lot of damage, is Desperate Strike. So Desperate Strike is a kamikaze move, basically. When you realize you can't win, you destroy all of your points to deal 50% of that to an enemy. What this does is ensures that if I'm going to lose, you're going down with me. It becomes available around 16. I'll let you know when. So you need to start saving up. It's expensive. It costs 10. So if at 16 you feel like I'm dead, I'm out, I can't win this, then you're like, I'm saving. And then on 19, 20, I'm going to bomb someone and take them out. Be careful if the person has spell shields. Last time we had a fun combo. Someone was taking down spell shields with lightning, so the other people could target the person with Desperate Strike next round. So that was a fun time. So are we ready to begin after this very short, detailed explanation? The costs are Rush is 3, Lightning is 3, Spell Shield is 4, Storm is 5, and Desperate Strike is 10 as displayed in the numbers here. You will also see available icons next to your name. I don't know if I have the nerves to deploy it for you, but yeah. So yeah, if y'all are ready, let me know. This time it turns out they all quit after I started talking about Spell Shield. But no, I would even understand that. It happens. Let me make sure we have music going. It's quite peaceful, so we don't want to kill each other. I'm as ready as possible. Do y'all have a slight delay? Just checking. If you have a delay, just speed up a bit forward. Just checking, Magic Spud, Zachary, and Fashion Blank and Man of Yesterday already. And did Drew? Where did Drew go? Drew won last time. Damn it! I didn't design a victory animation. I'm very sorry. What could that be? What could we do with that? Maybe the person's name could light up the screen for like 10 seconds. What do you think about that? That could be a fun time. Yeah, I definitely think y'all are a bit late because I see the responses are a bit late. I'll just pick the first round. Drew, where are you? What the hell? Wait, are y'all late or am I late? I don't think I'm that late. I should call him. I don't have his number. Okay, we should set emergency to the UK. I think. Where are y'all from? Yeah, by the way, I always wanted to ask that. I know Drew is from... Oh, I'll wait. Good thing I made 30 questions.
Apathy is death.
Thank you very much, Drew, for that super chat. That was very early, unexpected, and a great way to say that you're attending. From now on, this is how I want people to declare that they're attending. If you don't do it, you're getting kicked out. Thank you so much, Drew. What this means is he just extended our rounds to 30 because we have 20 rounds cap because it's very exhausting. But this extended it to 30. I did not expect this, or we didn't even start. We didn't even start. Like, what the hell? That's crazy. I like being cheeky. Well, she got coin, honey. She got coin. Okay. So, I guess then we can steadily go into the first round, and at the beginning of every round, you have to give me a $1 super chat. Let me know you're here. Otherwise, I don't take your answers. How's that? I'm obviously... Can you imagine? Did y'all see that Twitch streamer that was complaining about people not paying her money? Horrible. Thank you so much, Drew. What a supporter. Jeez. Okay. Are we ready to get into the first round? Or you ask that. Where are my files? Oh, yeah, I'd restarted the computer. I lost my file. Wait just a second. Questions. It was in the folder new questions. Babe, just give me a second. Just give me a second. I'll be there in a second. Quickly talk about Star Wars lore. Legends are good. Canon is bad. I was about to say I'm broke. That's fine. That means you're out. Sorry. Can't partake. I just need to do some tweaking because this is not normal. Just ignore it. I need some tweaking. Yeah. For anyone just joining us, I had to restart the entire live stream. That's why I'm forced to do some alterations very quick. Don't run away. Okay, I think we're good. Here we go. Saved it. That was very quick. Thank you, Streamlabs, for working with me and not sabotaging me like last time. Okay, so let's get into it. The first favorite KOTOR 1 to plan to visit. Korriban. Even though I hate desert, it makes no sense. They made it so good. Dantooine first is peaceful. But Dantooine in the second is very depressive for me. I hate it. I don't have an emoji for sadness, so I'll just put an emoji. This is how I feel about Korriban. Who the hell feels? Yeah, answer with 1, 2, 3. It's easier for me to keep track. Just say option 1 or option 2 or option 3. The first question may be a bit challenging, but I'm sure you'll be able to get it. So let's get into it. According to Kreia, who of these three is the fool? Atten, or Atten? You have a timer, 30 seconds. Mark your answers with numbers, please. Thank you very much. The Fashion Black saying 1. Great. Zachary is also saying 1. Drew is saying 3. And did Spud answer? Man of Yesterday is also saying 1. And I'm guessing Magic Spud's gonna probably say 2. Is he? Yes, he's saying 2. Okay, great. So, okay, I'm applying your answers now. And there you have it. Congrats, you all got it correct. The correct answer is Atten. That's very correct. Let's move on to the next highly difficult question. The questions will progressively get easier in difficulty. So let's get into round 2. Because it's round 2, you're not getting a Global Rush. I don't have a Global Rush deployed. I guess you're not getting it this time. I thought I had it. That's fine. Pure Pazak, exactly. Second question is as follows. Is a phrase commonly spoken by which character? T3M4, T1N1 for HK47. I always want to say AK47. 1, 1, 1, 1, and missing one more answer. 1. How peculiar that all of you knew that answer. Yes, the correct answer is 1. Congratulations, you're all getting a point. See, this is what I mean. If y'all surrender to the dark side both times, you would have had 4 points now. which granted you wouldn't be able to do too much with, but hey. Rush becomes available this round, but again, because no one surrendered to the dark side, you can't use it. Why are all my icons enabled? Let me do that again. There we go. Rush is now available, as you see, round 2. Moving on to the next question, next round. Question 3. In the Old Republic era, which part of the galaxy is most densely populated within the Republic? Colonies, Outer Rim, or Core? Zachary says 3, okay. Amanda says 3, okay. Moving on. Magic Spud says 3. Magic Spud. Fashion Blank is not giving me answers. I guess I'm charging. Last person has to extend the round. I'm joking about that. I feel eventually people will start thinking that I'm serious. Correct answer is the Core. If you are not, hey Temple. Yeah, you are late, but you know what? You're gonna join me because we're gonna cast spells. Okay? I have 3 points here, so you're gonna tell me. We're gonna come up with some things to bomb people. How's that? Because we have he's a late bloomer. Yeah. Yeah, we have all 5 spots filled in, so you know we can still have a fun time. I hope. You know. The deep core, I mean, I guess technically that falls under this. Yeah, inner core. Is there an outer core as well? My defense for these types of questions is that you answer with the closest answer among the 3. Okay. So yeah, core is more populated. I guess I should have said more populated, you know, than the 3. I didn't go into details, I'll be honest. I didn't go into details with specifics. Temple is the late bloomer. Yes, okay, gotcha. That was deep core. Pew, I thought because of the era specification that it might be a trick question. I don't do trick questions. I don't like those. I feel like it makes you angry and then y'all don't extend my rounds. See, this joke is getting too far. Tython is in deep core. I think so, yes. But yeah, it is just a general guideline in terms of population, like the population density. Right. Which trick question did I do? I think I did one where no answer was correct, I think, but then I stopped doing them. I think I did the question, which of the... You gotta have a slight trick question. What's the improvement? That's true, I guess. Yes, the Ajuntapal question. Yes, precisely. I asked... Gosh, let me dig into my archives in my head. I asked which of the following Sith Lords has a tomb in the Valley of the Dark Lords, I think, or something like that. I know the answer was Ajuntapal, but it didn't make him available. I remember that much. Yeah, and people were literally writing Ajuntapal, and I'm like, no, that's not. You can't answer with. There's 3 options. You have to pick one. Oh, did I mark this? I think I did. If you didn't know, the correct answer is Core. Let's move on to the next. Oh, we're not moving on to the next round. Does anyone want to use Rush? Be careful. Next round, lightnings become available. See, if you had accepted the dark side, you could have used it when no one else had the potential to smack you. But lightning becomes available next round, so be careful. I would advise against. I'm shutting up. I'm not giving advice. I'm not giving any advice. I was told last time that I destroyed strategies by giving people advice. I'm not saying a thing. The other tomb question about how many you could visit in the Knights of the Old Republic 2 was slightly tricky. Yes, because it was referring specifically to the Valley of the Dark Lords, not cave in Valley of the Dark Lords and then the tomb. So I'm assuming no one wants to use Rush because of my foul mouth. I'm not giving any advice. I'm not giving any advice. After I checked what it means when someone calls you a late bloomer, I wouldn't call myself that. I'll leave that discussion to y'all in the comments, okay? Let's move on to the next round since no one's using Rush. And this round, we are getting lightning available. So at the end of this round, you'll be able to bomb people. Okay, so this is round number 4. The question for round number 4 is as follows. Maybe... No, this isn't a trick question. It was almost a trick question, but it's not. In Knights of the Old Republic 1, on Terrace, what blocks the back entrance to the Vulcar base? A complex door mechanism, security turrets, or a Rancor? I was going to put a force field, but that would have been really tricky. because that would technically be correct. So I was like, I'll just be quiet. 3, 2, 3. Interesting, different answers. Who's saying 2? Fashion Mike saying 2. Zachary saying 1. Magic Spud is saying 3. What did Drew say? Drew said 2. A Man of Yesterday said 3. I will confess I don't know in numbers which one it is, but we will see in a second who got it correct. Only 2 got it correct. The correct answer is a Rancor. Did I apply those correctly? Only 2 got it correct. Man of Yesterday. They are all true from a certain point of view, but if you go to the Wikipedia page, no, it's a Rancor blocking the way. Yeah, there we have it. So I'm gonna assume that y'all purposefully missed Embrace the Dark Side. Zach, you messed up. Maybe you don't know. Maybe he's scheming something. Right. I'm so happy you were torn. Good. Last time I was told that people could answer questions based on a process of elimination. How dare you use your IQ? How dare you use your intellect to win this game? I bet Zach will win again. Not if we bomb him. Listen, trust me, you weren't here last time. Literally, people, as soon as someone sticks out as the lead, highlighted in yellow, bombing after bombing, lightnings, storms, it was a whole mess. Desperate strike. Let's move on to the next. We're not moving on. Does anyone want to use storms, lightnings, or rushes? I can deploy them for you. I was thinking it would be a trick and the street entrance would be the back door. Yeah, I had to change that because I actually said what blocks the entrance to the Vulcar base. And then I was thinking, oh yeah, that was the back entrance that mission took them in. That wasn't the front entrance. So I was like, then people are going to come for me for lying. And I can't have that, you know. You can use Storm. Storm becomes available round 9. You can use Lightning on someone if you want to. The sewer is obviously the back. I was wrong. Yes. So we'll have a good back entrance. Wait. I don't have this emoji. So I'm guessing no one's casting lightning then, correct? Technically a doorknob is complex, ask my nephew. Okay, changing the answer to complex door. Is this complex door mechanism? Really? Complex door mechanism? So I guess no powers are being played this time. Then we are going to move on to the next round. Hit it. I said hit it. This round we're doing a global rush. So all positive gains are doubled. So let's get into it as soon as I get my brain chemistry together and figure out what the question is. The question is as follows. Which planet is the birthplace of Darth Maul? Korriban, Dathomir, or Iridonia? Yes, we're very windy today. Man of Yesterday says... I need to wipe these answers on accidentally. So easy I had to answer. Well, it's easy for you because you saw it now, okay? I myself was on. Chat recap on your camera is paused. Is it? How's now? Thank you so much for letting me know. Oh, wow, you're getting extra 3 points for that. How's that? You're getting my favor. I'll use my points on you. You know what I mean? I'm gonna give it to you. So the correct answer is Dathomir. You know what's funny? You're all gaining equally gaining points, but the more points you have, the stronger the Desperate Strike becomes. So keep it up. You know what I mean? If you're all the same, the more damage can be caused by other people. So it's like I can't wait for storms. So people start bombing too. Do we have any lightnings in play at the moment, or should we move on to the next round? I want to use Force Storm. You can't use Force Storm yet. It's not available. Force Storm becomes available on round 9 for the purposes of using up these powers before, or you're saving up for Force Storm. So if you're saving up, you can, you know, blow it later. You know, political. Unless you're trying to bribe me with your extended rounds. I'm sorry, I can't allow that. Lightning. Who are you shooting lightning at? Pick a target. I'm guessing one of the top players. Political jokes. So Trump and Biden are debating on CNN, and then Trump says to Biden, "You're so old that you pre-ordered the Bible." I mean, that actually, I could fully believe that. If someone told me that happened, I would cackle a bit. And there we go. So, Drew, did you decide who you want to use lightning on? You have a target? I can't wait to get to round 9 so you can start lightninging. I'm very happy. I see a very enthused lightning hat caster. Magic Spud, because he's so far ahead of me. Okay, so we're going to bomb Magic Spud. Drew is shooting lightning at Magic Spud, and his name is, marker is 2. Let me see if this will work. Let's go.
Nothing will stand in my way.
I took away 1 point. It's a positive multiplier, but you took away 1 point. There we go. And down a peg I do go. Yes, you do. Roast a potato. Is Joe even alive at this point? Let's use dark magic and bomb the shit out of Zach points. That becomes available around 16. Thank you very much. Well, we're not being hateful towards Zach. He's not in the lead yet, okay? We're going to wait for him to get in the lead. Then we're going to isolate him, okay? Let's go to the next round, which is round 6. Round 6 question is as follows. Simple, but hey. Breath control is categorized under which alignment? Universal, dark side, or light side? Man of yesterday is actually man of tomorrow. Drew's saying 1. Man of yesterday is saying 3. Spud is saying 1. Where's Zachary? Zachary said 1. And Fashion Blank said 3. Interesting. Interesting choices. I like those choices. I don't like it when it's all the same. The correct answer is universal. Do check on me if I apply this correctly. So, like, I mark these questions and I input your numbers, and sometimes it might be misaligned. So if in case you detect that it's like that's not the correct answer or whatever, like, you know, for sure, scream at me and I'll fix it. And I'll give you 2 points. I'll give you a point. I'll give you an emoji if you help me fix it. Give me a shield and rush. Oh, we're already at that point. Okay, we're gonna give Passion Blank a shield and a rush. 2 animations incoming.
Push it to the limit, Grace.
There we go. The only reason I knew that is because Kreia teaches you that automatically at Jek-Jek-Tar. That's true. I probably know 80% of that dialogue. Why that is important to mention, I do not know. Should we have the animation play on top of the chat, or should the chat be on top of the animation? What do you think? I think the chat should be. I think the chat should be underneath the visuals. Okay, now I'm. There we go. Now the visuals will play on top of it. Let's do a quick test. Let's do a quick test. There we go. It does. Excellent. On entire screen. Yeah, I was thinking of that, but I think that's a bit too much, don't you think? Like 3-4 animations, one after the other. People are gonna start having spasm. I've been accused many times in my videos that I'm giving people it's not arrhythmia. What is it? Epilepsy. I was confident on light, but then right after I responded, I remembered Bane and Dooku controlling their breathing. Zachary is using rush. Ooh. I'm not giving tips. I will not give tips. I will just do what I'm being told.
Push it to the limit, Grace.
Epilepsy. Yes, fully. Epilepsy the video. I think I got that comment once. Okay. Since I don't see... By the way, Nox, you watched the Jedi being emotionally disabled video that had like 2.5 hours or so? No, I didn't. I started watching it. I started skimming it. And then my mother sent me a clip on some people playing some classical music on water-filled glass cups. And I simply thought that when your parents sends you that, it's priority. You kind of have to obey the laws of priorities. So, you know, what can you do? And that's because I'm such a good child. Okay, let's go into the next round. Next round, shield is becoming available. How exciting. Why did I give Fashion Blank a shield? You can't have a shield yet. I'm taking away your shield. How dare you? You scammed me. I'm undoing the shield. I undid your shield. You're not getting a shield. Shield's not available. Shield's available round 7. Okay, you're undoing the rush too. So just play the animations for nothing. This round, shields becoming available. Thank you very much. See, that was an opportunity for people to get a point, and no one told me that we had a cheater in the class. I don't have a Scottish accent. Disgusting. Okay, we shall see on the rewatch of the stream. You will probably do. Well, I'll probably do what? I don't understand. Clarify. I probably said something funny. Let's just go. Let's just go. Next question. Round 7, correct? For round 7. Here's a question. Who emerged as the victor by the end of the 100-Year Darkness? The Jedi Order, the Sith, or it ended in a stalemate? Provide your answers in the forms of numbers, please. If you don't know what the 100-Year Darkness is, I'm not telling you. I'm not telling you. I almost wrote 69. Drew says 3. Zachary says 1. Man of Yesterday says 1. And we have Magic Spud. Like when you made a video about the last stream, same with this, and you will realize you messed up while taking blank shield or something. Okay. Thank you for that. Got it. I'm going with 1 dark side. Wait, how are you going 1 with the dark side? The Sith? You're voting for the Sith or the Jedi Order? I'm putting in 1 because you said 1. Book of Rhymes said 1. Book of Rhymes is not competing, but had Book of Rhymes been competing, that's past perfect. They would have obtained a point because that is correct. The correct answer is the Jedi. And Zachary's getting good luck, Zachary. That's all I'm saying. Zachary got 3 points, so Zachary is in the lead. By the way, I just realized we have more dark side abilities here than light side. That's true. That's true. We're gonna look into that. Voting Jedi Order, but I am expecting I'm wrong. Which is considered the dark side? No, the Jedi Order won, which resulted in them retreating to Korriban, which resulted in them starting their little whatever. Even though they lost even in exile, the Sith gained an empire while the Jedi just remained a status quo. See, these are those philosophical questions. Did they really win, or did they rob themselves of an opportunity to grow? So Zachary is using Rush. What other powers are being deployed this round? Okay, so Passion Blank is shooting at Zachary, initiating shock therapy.
Nothing will stand in my way.
There we go. Reverted to your previous round status. Anything else? Any other capabilities being cast? We do have spell shields. Passion Blank, would you want to blow your combo of Russian spell shield as you requested before? Or are we staying? I'm a Knights of the Old Republic lightning rod. Yes. Here, have another. No. Here, have a... not now. Okay. So no other powers are being played. Very well. Then we will proceed into the next round. Round 8. Now I'm imagining an AU where Jedi did not end up, did not, I'm guessing, end up, what? And killed the Dark Jedi who would become the Sith Order. And the actual Sith race just did their own thing on Korriban forever. I think I understood that. Yes. I concur. Next question is as follows. Who damaged the Rakatan star maps in Knights of the Old Republic 1 for clarification? Rakatan slaves, the ancient Sith, or the Rakatan? Accepting answer now. My girl, that's too much to read. Zachary says 1. Passion Blank says 1. Drew says 1. Okay, because Zachary answered first, I will allow the change. Let's take Magic Spud. The answer is also 1. I will allow Zachary to change because he answered first based on my view. And as you can see, it is it not updating again? This thing's not updating again. Let me see. Was he first? Yes, he was. You first answered, so I'm allowing the comment change. The correct answer is 3, the Rakata themselves. How sneaky. I thought he got it wrong, and I had to suppress my internal smile. I was like, yes, got it. Did he change before? I don't recall changing. If you seriously think it's something suspicious, let me know. But yeah, I've said it before. If you're the first answering, you can change it. You can change the answer, because I feel like in case others are waiting for you to answer as a front runner, I feel that's a bit unfair. So yeah. Lightning on Zach. Zach, I don't think you're going anywhere based on what I'm seeing. So Zachary is getting electrified again. Have fun.
Nothing will stand in my way.
Dashin Blake's not letting him grow. He's just not moving up. I forgot it was a sabotage thing to protect Rakata Prime. Yes. Y'all are not using spell points. Yes, no one's using spell points. You can use shields, lightnings. Drew wants to use a shield. Very well. That was a very valuable tactic last time, if I recall. So Drew is getting his shield. Shield deployed. Man of yesterday, can I rush and shield? Yes, you can. Yes, you most certainly can. As soon as I enter a digit into the spell shield box, and I enter the digit into the rush box. And then you get 2 animations.
Push it till the limit breaks.
Your spell shield will activate the upcoming round. Did I forget anyone's requests? I don't think I did. I would happily do a storm. Oh yeah, storm's not available yet. If I would be on y'all's side. Maybe we could do a storm, don't you think? Round 10, by the way, you'll be engulfed in dark side, so good luck with that. Just a head start, just a head warning, because that's a new thing that we're doing this time. Let's get into round 9. Round 9, you can see your available powers here. Storm is finally becoming available. And before we get to spell casting, let's get to the next question in line for round 9. Approximately what percentage of Krea's pupils became exemplary Knights of the Jedi Order? Majority, significant minority, or none? I was thinking of doing this one in percentages, but you know. I ask again, but what if Sidious would exist in the Old Republic era? Could he be a better villain than he already is? Did he not exist in the Old Republic era? No, well, era. He existed in the universe, not the Old Republic era. 323. Man of yesterday's 3. Zachary's 2. He can't change his answer now because he didn't answer first. Flash and Blank says 3. I should just keep singing. Book of Rhymes says 2, not competing, but I will consider that as a valuable effort. Drew says 3, and Magic Spud is 3. Who would have thought that I would succeed at deploying that damn timer every time so far? Just imagine Sidious Empire versus Valkorian Eternal Empire. Well, I guess you could hypothetically argue that maybe in that era he would be weaker, maybe genetics or something. Just Revan, right? Well, Revan was not an exemplary Jedi, thank you very much. Correct answer is none, which is stated multiple times that every pupil Kreia had either abandoned their Jedi training or fell to the dark side. Revan fell to the dark side, technically. Not technically, he literally embraced the dark side. So the point here is literally multiple statements that not a single one of her pupils, not like, oh, all of her pupils, no, even she said, not one of my damn students, you know, which is iconic. She did her job, okay? Bold. Already you presume much. Exactly that part. Don't make me start quoting Kreia. We have Kreia's voice in one of the questions. Just you wait for that. Next round. Warning you ahead of time, because it would be unfair. You will be engulfed in darkness. So good luck with that, and I won't be here to help you. So let's see how this goes, if I can press my buttons well, if I organized things correctly. So, shield please. Okay. Let me just get that up for you. Magic Spud is requesting a shield. Shield for Magic Spud. Deployed. I deployed it. Yes, points subtracted. There we go. Any other requests? Before we get eaten up. I almost said the other word. Into the darkness. If not, I'll just move on to round 10. I'm guessing not. Wait, did someone say lightning on Zachary? Did I see that somewhere? I saw it here, but I didn't see it on my... Did someone say lightning on Zachary? Let me check that. Magic spell asks for shield. No, I guess maybe it was glitched late. Or is it me suggesting to you to bomb him with lightning? Oh, Man of Yesterday has but he has a spell shield. That's tough. I don't remember seeing that. It was my bad. Probably this thing here probably glitched a little bit. Not I hope no one said that. It's fine. We're not accepting any spells. That's my fault because I thought I saw you. Okay, let's fold. Are we ready? Let me just get my faculties in order for the big thing. Oh, that's gonna be an interesting question. Let's go.
It's better in the dark.
Your mind is clouded. Provide an answer to the best of your ability.
There we go. That worked. Question, answers applied. The 3 got it correct. Well, that's the point. You can barely read the question. So, just to read the question, after he consumed Nathema, how long did it take for the Sith Emperor and his people to reach Dromantakas? The correct answer is 20. Which I don't know if everyone knew that, but we will see. Who do you think? I'm sorry, Temple. I instinctively skip any non-number things. Just I didn't read your comments. Who do you think would win, Separatists or the First Order? I think Separatists. That's just my opinion. No specific thought process behind it. Like just general. But yeah, feel free to ask stuff. Like especially if you do tag me like this, that's phenomenal because I literally see that up here and I'm like, oh, someone's saying something direct. So that's very good. Very good. What was I going to do now? Surprised no one deployed. Yes, you can play Force Storm. We will do Force Storm in a second. Yes, I wanted to subtract 5 points from myself because I plunged you into darkness. Let me just. There we go. Am I losing 5? Yes, I'm losing 5 points for throwing you in the dark. There we go. I feel like 20 years comes up a lot in Knights of the Republic. Yes. Yes, precisely. But it's interesting to read about it. I will apply your Storm Drew in a second. Don't worry about it. I got it in my head. I love storms. Don't you worry about that. It's interesting because he literally purposefully took them on random hyperspace jumps. Like for 20 years, I just imagine Vitiate. Like, okay, we need to go there. Okay, we need to go there. Like it's literally for 20 years just throwing people around. Zachary, exactly what I was thinking. Exactly. So Drew is deploying Storm. Kindly give me a second to prepare my faculties. Here's one of them. Let's see who he's hitting with Storm. For reference, Storm hits 3 random targets. It's hitting target number 4, which means it is hitting Zachary first. Okay. Next target is can't hit himself. 2. Okay. And who is 2? Magic Spud. And the third target it is hitting is Fashion Blank. Oh, that's a decently adequate division of power. Here goes your visual application of said power. Yes, some spell shields in play there. You took down a few of them, right? You hit Spud, you took down his spell shield, and you hit Drew, and not Drew. Wait, Drew deployed the shield. Why am I hitting Drew? How horrible of me. I'm tweaking that for you. I'm very sorry. I was blinded by myself. Hitting Magic Spud twice, but since he has a shield, there you go. Adapted. I do apologize for that. I had you hit yourself. How mean is that? That's very sabotaging. Very not nice of me. How do you think would relation between Darth Malgus and Darth Sidious look like? I heard Sidious always wanted Vader to be like Malgus. I love that how you say that. I heard like today at the cantina, like everyone was saying that Sidious just wanted him to be like more like Malgus. So it's like gossip. I also heard Sidious was afraid of Korriban, hence he never really traveled there. Besides, probably sending Vader there. Why was he afraid of Korriban, do you think? Or is that a common knowledge? I genuinely don't know. It's very interesting. I would assume he was afraid of Korriban. Was he afraid of Korriban? Well, Palpatine went to Korriban, correct? In the Clone Wars, he was there, if I'm not mistaken. Any force powers? Anyone else has any force powers? Big value on that shield. Yeah, it did work wonders. I will probably be casting a Storm soon because I feel like this one was a bit wasted. So in Drew's honor, I'm gonna cast it. Well, Sidious is a fanatic of Darth Malgus. He had a book, I think. He had just one book. Noob, could he even read? I'm gonna send a vid about it. Discord. Sure. Zachary is using Storm. Okay. Why would you use Storm now? But I can't argue with that. You're using Storm, you know. They have their shields up, but that's fine. We're using Storm. Storm is activating. Hitting 3. You can't hit yourself. Okay. What are you hitting next? I guess because I allowed Fashion Blank to undo, I guess I could let you do that too. Okay, sure. Yeah, I guess it's a bit unfair because I allowed him to undo Rush. So let's just, next time, from now on, when you declare a power, I'm deploying it, okay? For everyone, okay? That's only fair because I'm learning to be quiet. No, it's totally fine. I think I should have announced that the shield protects the entire round, not just the first spell. I would have gladly made it protect from one spell, but I physically can't institute that in the formulas, okay? Yeah, Control Z, literally. Okay, moving on to round 11. Oh, we don't have any exciting landmarks taking place up until round 15. I kind of want to throw you all in darkness again. Round 11 goes. Round 11 questions as follows. I always get excited deploying these questions. It's so much fun. Okay. What was Ahsoka Tano's nickname once given by Darth Vader? Obviously, you get the context. Ash, Ahsoka, or Snips? Darth Vader meaning Anakin Skywalker. Okay. This is literally it. I'll update the chat in a second. I need to figure that out. Why is it doing that? Filthy chat. Yeah, everyone seems to be together in this one. This is basically a test. Did you watch the Clone Wars? Did y'all watch the Clone Wars? Correct answer is Snips. Let's fix that damn chat. Okay, let me fix it. I've fought worse masters for years in Hollywood. Did I just move that? It's updating now? Is it updating? I think it's good. Maybe if I play my stream muted in the background, it will continue to update. Chats are so difficult. Like every streamer that I've seen always has that issue with the damn chat widget. Like it loads, stops, and loads a lot more. Instead, what I'm doing here is trying to bypass that a bit. But I hope it's better now. Oh, phew, in hindsight, I thought it was a trick question. I only watched 7th season, but I knew a few others from the Lego Star Wars, because Anakin gave it to her, not Vader. Yeah, sure. Well, I guess technically I then should have put a nickname that Vader gave her. Probably some, like, Republic Scum or something like that. That would be funny. Any powers in play? Y'all have a decent quantity of spell power at your disposal. No new powers available until round 16 when we're getting Desperate Strike. I'll probably wait for all your shields to come down, then I'm going to bomb you with storms. Then we can have fun out. No spells in play. Current lead is Man of Yesterday. He has a spell shield, that's why you don't want to target him. I love how now I'm perceiving y'all like wildebeests that I'm observing, like, why are they not using the spell shield? Oh, that's big, yeah. And when no one's telling me anything. Okay, I sent a video on Discord. Thank you. Shield and rush, please. Okay. I feel like you said in that, with that inflection. Shield and rush, please.
Push it till the limit breaks.
Clever. And if they don't take your shield off, just use another rush. I mean, I'm not giving advice. I'm not giving advice. This is round 11. We're moving on to the next round. It's the wildebeest. Got nothing. We're round 12. Does that sound mean? When I was doing the video editing, I figured at some points, because I make very vulgar jokes sometimes, I'm like, am I mean? Do I sound mean? I hope not. What did Kreia think of artificial intelligence? She disapproved, she greatly approved, and she viewed them as mere tools. It is a device, and it is broken. Man of Yesterday says 3. Zachary says 1. Spud says 3. Fashion Blank says 3. And Drew says 1. This is a very interesting thing, considering her thoughts on this are pretty clear that she disapproved of machines. Machines. Always did Revan use them to get his way or something like that. She did not like machines. I would have thought that she would answer 3 would make most sense. That she would just be, those are tools, that's it. But she was very anti, well, not anti droids, but she always just viewed them with like, oh, why did Revan like those things? Like, there's no point in them. I feel that she was a bit arrogant there, thinking that they're not needed, but in reality, I don't think that's one of the things where I don't agree with Kreia. In short, Malgus had a book he wrote about his life, and Sidious. Yeah, this is about the book. Okay. I love that there's this. Wait, it's not updating again. Damn it. I want to make a joke. Like, we have this paragraph here, and then Kreia's crazy with a K. I don't have a laughy emoji. Here's this. That was a good one. Let me sip a little bit. I'm dehydrated. Can someone give me some money so I can buy me something to drink? By the way, I hope I don't come off as spoiled. I'm very thankful for Drew extending the thing. I'm amazed that we got $12.70. How amazing is that? Everyone should. Can y'all please give some hearts to Drew right here? Can y'all please spam him a little bit? Like, he gave us 10 questions. Like, just do that. Just click on the heart. Click on the heart a little bit. He sent the video on Discord. You can join my Discord if you want in my comments. Yay, hearts for Drew. Great. If we give him more hearts, then next time he might do it again. Yes, you can use a rush and a shield. Who's using rush and a shield? Man of Yesterday. Oh, let me opening up my music on accident. Can you afford a rush and a shield? Let me check that. You most certainly can. Rush and a shield. Here you go.
Push it till the limit breaks.
Exquisite. Nothing exciting until round 15. Then we're getting Global Rush. It's on Nox's Discord server, but if you're not in Discord, it's a ridiculous thing. Why would you not join his Discord? Says DC Temple. Moving on to round 13. I'll use Rush. I will apply that for the previous round. Because I rushed. What round is this? 13. Question is as follows. Satil Shan inherited this ability from a powerful ancestor. Force camouflage, foresight, or battle meditation. This is again question. Have you played Knights of the Old Republic? 3. Yeah, both of those are wrong. Zachary's saying 3. Everyone's saying 3. Well, you're all absolutely wrong. It's not 3. This was a trick question. The answer is battle meditation. Advanced knowledge. I was gonna put other abilities like Tutaminis or something, but I was like, did she inherit that as well? Because Revan could do that. Should I have put the Force Jump? She could have inherited Force Jump from. You know what I mean? Like, it's kind of tough. I don't think she had these two. I was like, It's a tricky question. Maybe if I used her nickname, maybe next time I should use. I'll say the head chancellor, ruler, leader of the Jedi Order in this year inherited this ability. How's that? Then you have no clue that it's a teal. Old Republic game. Yeah, the Old Republic online. TOR Tor. I also just realized how similar Malgus and Vader are to each other. Yes. Well, yeah. Any spells taking place? 6, 12. Magic Spud has some points. Congratulations to Man of Yesterday and Zachary for your multipliers paying off. I kind of feel that I'm about to do some controversial. Zachary wants Rush. I have 8 spell points at my disposal. What do you think, Temple? As if I'm making this choice. What do you think we give Fashion Blank a rush? Because I feel like he wasted it one time. He used it with the spell shield. Actually, no. Yeah, positive rush. Rushes I give are very weak. They're not strong. I feel like that'd be a nice little thing because he's lagging behind. What do you think about that? I should ask the chat. Let's do it. Let's do a poll. Your choice. I just want to use Storm already. Yeah, we could use that. Just a second. Should I give a weaker rush to Fashion Blank? So it's a simple multiplier. So if, by the way, everyone vote. If more than 50% say yes, I will give him the rush. How's that? Is that fair? I feel like that's fair. 67% says yes. 50% says yes. 4 votes. 50 back again. Oh, now it's no again. Oh, Jesus. Oh, it's 60%. Oh, now it's 57%. The drama. I don't know if y'all can see the poll. Oh, you can see the poll. That's fun. Where is it? Damn it, I minimized it. 57% says yes. There we go. That'll do it. I'll end the poll now because the votes stopped coming in. House divided, but divided significantly in one direction. So I'm ending the poll and we will be giving a rush, a positive, simple, weak rush to Fashion Blank next round. There we go. I burned up my points. There we go. 57% said yes. How nice. Seven votes. If it was 50-50, did y'all see those number changes? That was crazy. We finished round 13, right? It says round ending. Okay. So now we're moving on to... Someone asked for storms. Fashion Blank asked for storms, I think, right? So, if I had saw that you were asking for storms, I wouldn't have given you a little rush. Let's go. Let's hit the storms. Hitting 2. Who is 2? Let me just enter my digits here. That's Magic Spud. Next 2 is being hit. 3. Zachary. You're gonna negate his 3 points. Okay. And 4 hitting Drew. Okay. Could be worse. You didn't hit Man of Yesterday's spell shields. Yeah, like I said before, me and Blank immediately replied to your question with Storm. How funny was it? Let's go. A very decent storm. I am very happy with the outcomes this time because Zachary's not in the lead. That means we did something right. But y'all seem to be neglecting Man of Yesterday, maybe because he's in the 5th place, because he's pretty up there. Ooh, I can't wait for Desperate Strike. That's gonna be fun. No more abilities, right? Civil War on pool. That was interesting. Contented Sire, you be quiet. You be quiet. That's, by the way, a power I'm considering inputting. Very cheap, Force Camouflage or something like that to conceal yourself, untargetable, but you can't answer questions. So it's like if you see someone has a buildup of energy, you're like, that'd be fun. Man of Yesterday knows the meta for this game. Yes, I'm feeding him answers. Let's go for round 14. Round 14 question is as follows. Sort the following in chronological order using the 1, 2, 3 format. Mandalorian Wars, The Dark Wars, or Battle of Malachor. So for example, if you think this is the order, you will tell me 1, 2, 3. If you think the order is last to first, then you say 3, 2, 1. You know. So, okay. Zachary says 1, 3, 2. It's funny because I don't even know what the exact. I didn't even look at them, so I don't know the order. Magic Spud says 2, 1, 3. 1, 3. Okay, I'm happy with different answers. For the Dark Wars, is it Dead Space version of Star Wars or something? Yes, that's precisely what it is. Man of Yesterday 2, 3, 1. Okay. 1, 3, 2. Since I don't know what Dark Wars is. 1, 3, 2. Okay, and Drew is saying 1, 3, 2. The Dark Wars was literally Knights of the Old Republic 2, basically. So applying your answers now. And 3 of you got it correct. Congratulations. Very excited to see that y'all are getting it correct. By the way, I like the stream now that I remembered things. Make another account, you know. I think we all guessed. The first were the Mandalorian Wars. After the Mandalorian Wars, you had the Battle of Malachor, which blew up Malachor, and then the Dark Wars, in which the Sith Triumvirate were essentially the remnants of the Order being big old bitches. I'd better raise shields. Sure, you can, if you so choose to. Shields up. Anyone else raising shields, so I don't have to play the animation 38 times? Do y'all like the animations? Should I play the animations for every spell? I'm sure. Let's play it. Drew is then. Yeah, I guess no one else is doing the this damn thing. It seems like I just can't have. Let me just drag this. I freaking can't have a chat. It has to be glitchy or laggy in some way, shape, or form. It's so frustrating. Zach is what did you say? It doesn't call it that in game, but Wikipedia. Exactly, it's not called that in the game. It's called that in Wikipedia. But hey, listen, Fashion Blank didn't know what it was, and Fashion Blank got it right. So, yeah. Zachary wants to use Rush. Ooh. Zachary's using Rush. Magic Spud, you have a lot of spell power. Do you want to use any of that? Yeah, you could use Storm or something. You could. I'm not giving you advice, but I'm saying like you could use something. Unless you're saving up for Desperate Strike, but if that's the case, you're totally fine because you can. If you just embrace the dark side and miss, you'll be getting power very quickly. So, but I'm just telling you that you don't have to use your power if you don't want to. Fashion Blank is like the Switzerland of this quiz. Tries to win, but is very neutral. Oh, yeah. Lightning on Fashion because I can do what I want. You can take down his shield, but he's still got those 2 points. Lightning Fashion now.
Nothing will stand in my way.
There we go. His shield is coming off next round. But hey, you used some points. That's how we do it. No other powers? I'm guessing, because no one said anything else. If I forget, Book of Rhymes says that they like the animation. Thank you so much. Can I ask a non-controversial question? I kind of do care. How many of you are females versus males? I'm just very interested in that. Because like with Temple, I keep referring to Temple as he. But I'm like, maybe I could be offending someone. I'm just asking. But I'm genuinely curious. Of course, everyone's welcome here. I'm not about to start one of those damn TikTok clips where they're like bitching at women playing games. No real effect, but I make a point. It has an effect. You took down his shield. Actually, you're correct. It has no effect because the shield's coming off. Good for you counting that. Excuse me, I'm a they. Fashion Blank's a they. Excellent. Now I'm he, him, so don't worry about it. JK, male. Great. I'm a pickle. Let's get into the question 15. Providing you with fabulous global rush. Let's get those points up. So Zachary, if you get it right this time, you're gaining multiplier 3 plus multiplier 2. That's 5 points. Nux is either. He's a god of this quiz. I'm literally just chilling in the back. I'm chilling in the back. I got my reverb effects, and that's all I need. That's all I need. Just to sit here. You could probably see them show up somewhere because this is screen recorded. Round 15 is launching now. Dessel was the birth name of which Sith Lord? Darth Bane, a Lord Vitiate, or Tyrannus? 1-1. Fashion. So everyone's saying 1. I'm so happy I don't have to distinguish who said what. I could just type in 1s across the board. Everyone except for Drew said, oh shit. I mean, oh S. I cannot swear. They're gonna take, the YouTube's gonna demonetize me and take away these round extensions. Thank you so much, Drew. I can't extend the rounds beyond 30. Like, that's the limit, that's the cap for the quiz. But thank you so much. That's just so lovely from you. Let's wait for Treya to confirm it. Treya's my accountant. She's getting underpaid. That's why she's a bit late. Oh, yeah, I forgot about Drew. I hope you'll win and all. By the way, you can't bribe me. I guess I could. Give up some spell points.
Apathy is death.
Yes, thank you so much. Look at this frame. I wish I was full screen so I could just do it. Although I don't know how well y'all can hear that sound. I love that sound. Yes, I'm a guy. I never would have thought that. I forgot about Drew. I got caught up with everything. Once again, thank you, Drew, so much for the super chat. This is so lovely from you. He was on some mission and had a flash vision where he realized he's force sensitive. Yes. Chat recap rolls again. Wait, let me do this. This is funny. You know, why is it freezing? Stop freezing, stupid chat. It's not super chat. It's stupid chat. Wow. I'm happy this quiz is turning out well considering the issues we had at the beginning. Oh, wow, that's amazing. I got a super chat. I'm a frame that. I should frame that. That's amazing. Where are we going? Did it freeze again? I'll keep it. This quiz is fun. Thank you so much, Zachary. That's so lovely to hear. Everyone, quick, give me compliments and I'll give you emojis. Thank you so much. I'm so happy that it's good. I was very nervous before this. I'm always nervous before them. The questions won't be good enough or they won't be fun enough. But I'm glad that it's all good. I'm glad that it's all good. I wonder if the donations are what's freezing it. I don't know. Maybe the donations are freezing it. For best measure, let's test that. How about y'all just test and give me some donations? Quizzes. Thank you so much. Buying shield, please. Not with real money. Okay. Magic Spud is buying a shield. Go shield. Give your scores. Oh, I didn't give the scores yet. Drew said 1 as well. Wait, what did you say, Drew? I need to scroll up. Drew also said 1. You're so correct. I didn't apply the scores. I'm so sorry. Here, your scores have been applied. Zachary got 5. Someone quickly lighting him. I mean, I'm not giving suggestions. Yeah, give me your money. I mean, I'm seriously like joking, but I feel like I shouldn't be joking. Some people are gonna take me seriously. But that's amazing. Like super chats are like crazy to me. It's a crazy concept. I'm just hoping that I'm at least providing enough entertainment or something in return. That's so nice. So any further spells being cast? 2 front runners looking mighty far ahead. Yeah. But let me tell you, we'll see. Nox got that Riz. I'm as far away from Riz as you'll get. Lightning on Zach, please. That I can do, most certainly. Here we go. Take it away, Zerath.
Nothing will stand in my way.
Okay, you cancel out his 3 multiplier, but the 2 multiplier remains because it's positive. But then again, all of you got 2s, so you're pretty much in the same situation as last round. Drew is saying shields. Well, Drew needs to say no more because he will get his shield. No, he won't because this information is boom. Ooh, Moy. That's a good way. Actually, I will refer to Man of Yesterday as Moy. Temple people called me that in another stream I usually watch. Moy. Moy. Why do I feel like that's from some language? Any other spells being cast? I'm guessing not, because y'all had a decent amount of time to ask. I don't think I've missed any spells. How can we maybe get into it? Maybe if it's permanently up. need to figure this chat out. So, I'm just too lazy to say your whole name, Moi. Moi Moi. I stumbled into this randomly and ended up in the game. That's fabulous. Welcome. To continue, insert another super chat joke. Let's just move on to the next. Let's just move on to the next question. The next round, Desperate Strike is becoming available. Let me unlock it. For reminders, Desperate Strike sacrifices all your points to deal 50% of that to an enemy if they don't have a spell shield. If you do have a spell shield, well, you just burnt your points for nothing. So let's go into question 16.
According to legend, the blade proved more fearsome than the master, leading to his demise.
Who is Kreia talking about? Aragnos, Ludo Kresh, or Agenta Pole? Start calling people Chads. What a Chad. Did I read that correctly? Oh, very Chad, yeah. I have so many things on. I'm getting better at managing this quiz. I think I'm getting better at it. Magic Spud 3, Drew 3. Fashion Blank says 2. Man of Yesterday says 1. We are waiting for Zachary. No, Zachary, we are not waiting for Zachary. Zachary is waiting for us. This answer first. Applying your points now. Nope, need to fix that and insert an apostrophe. There we go. So 3 of these individuals got it correct. The correct answer is Agenta Pole. Chat cam froze again. It's like as soon as I click on the browser, it loads it up. It's so irritating. I don't know how to. Let me try to come up with some form of a solution. Some attempt of a solution. Let's attempt this. I'll attempt to have it on my display, visible at all times, and then maybe that will upload it because the thing will think that I'm looking at it. Do you think I should remove the chat? I feel like it gives decent context for people who can't read on their phones. You know, like it makes it look like my screen is busy. I don't want to get rid of it because then it looks like something's interesting is happening. No one wins with Nihilus. It's all consumed and he dies of hunger. Yeah. Did I miss something? Because I stopped reading once we realized that the chat was frozen. No, I didn't miss anything. Y'all just didn't talk much. How rude. Any spells taking place? I'm guessing not, since no one said anything. Yeah. Any spells taking place? 12.7. I might do a little storm. How's that? How about I do a little storm and then later I throw you into the darkness? Okay, let's do a storm. 'Cause I'm in the mood. Let's go. Storm, reading. Let's roll. I hit anyone. Because I'm not on the menu. 4. I did not want to hit that. He is rewarding me with gifts and I'm smacking him with light. That's not very nice of me, is it? Thank the Lord Drew has a spell shield. Okay, let's do one more spin. If it hits 4 again, I swear to God. Are you? No, you're not giving any more super chats. You're done. I'm burning up my 5 points, and I'm hitting you with storm. No, that's not even playing. I'm not even playing the audio, the visual, nothing. He's not getting fried. He has a spell shield. So this is an incentive. Don't give people super chats. They'll shock you with lightning. Okay, let's just move on, honey. Was Agenta first Dark Jedi, or Xandor? Well, Agenta Paul was the first Dark Lord of the Sith in title, I think. Not dark as an evil, I don't think. I think he was just first as a Lord of the Sith. I think that's just the title thing. I could be wrong, but then again, I'm just here to give points and electrocute people. Exactly. Thank you, Zachary, for backing me up. Noxxarian, who wins? Darth, Nihilus, or Valkorian? Who wins? Darth, Nihilus, or Valkorian? Who wins? That's a good question. I want to ask that. Was a vitiate, well, Tenebrae, whatever. Or Nihilist. I'm not using capital letters because it's gonna pop up emojis. Let's see. Let's see. I would say, I don't know. I would say vitiate as well. I feel simply because Nihilist can be directed. You know, kind of what Kreia did to him. Like he can be directed around. Well, yeah, 100% says vitiate. I guess maybe I'm just not seeing the elephant in the room. But hey, are we really freaking nearing 2 hours of this stream? We need to hurry this up. This is gonna take forever. Okay, y'all, let's get into the next question and ending this poll. Like I feel like I'm wasting y'all's time. I don't want to waste y'all's time like too much. Like we did. It's already 8 p.m. Jesus Christ. Okay. Stop panicking. Round 16. Moving on to next round. I think the Sith Emperor. No, I'm not reading that. I have to go to the next round. Round 17. Round 17 is as follows. In Knights of the Old Republic 1, by the end of which planet are all available party members firstly gathered? Use your language. Korriban, Manon, Kashyyyk. This is not a trick question. That's why I put first, so that you don't say, oh, Korriban or anything past Korriban is automatically correct because it's the latest planet. Instead, it could be correct because you gathered your party members at that time. Magic Spud is saying 3. Man of Yesterday is asking me if it's 3. I can't really help you with that. Fashion Blanket is saying 3. And Zachary is saying 3. And did Drew is the fine answer? Yes. Yes, you're all correct. How dare you? This is what I get. This is how I'm rewarded. That's okay. The correct answer is Kashyyyk. Jolie Bindo is the last member to be collected. General Grievous or Darth Maul? I will not run a poll for that. Maul, because he could just push him away. Done. Isn't that how Kenobi won? Any powers in play? Drew is playing shields. Shields deployed. Next. Gathered had me worried, assuming you meant recruited. I guess I was right. Well, I don't really... I guess that's true. If I do trick questions, let me tell you, it will be a lot more tricky than that. I'm not gonna go with words like, oh, technically. No, I will do a trick question where either everything's correct or none of them are correct, or trick you or mislead you or something. Man of Yesterday is using Rush. You most certainly are. Here you go, have your breath.
Push it till the limit breaks.
Okay, next. Anyone else? No spells in play? Zachary said Rush. Did I apply it? I didn't. Applying Zachary's Rush. Now.
Push it till the limit breaks.
Rush me is what my brain is doing right now. Not all in convoy. I think Nox meant all in the party finally. Yes, exactly. Like in... Yeah, exactly. Moving on to the next round, considering that none of you... Not none of you. What the hell am I saying? Next round. Next question is as follows. Who predicted the death of Jango Fett around 4,000 years before it happened? You have to provide written answers, please. Because someone deleted the entry. I don't know who that could have been. Zachary is guessing Kreia. That's an interesting choice. Okay. I need to know. Now I need to know this. I need to know something once we're done with this. Are all do all of you knew that, or did you all just like genuine question? Did you see Zachary's answer, or are you copying it, or did you actually think that yourself? Drew is saying Kreia. Man of Yesterday. Canderous. Okay. Sure. I'll put in Canderous. What else am I missing? Fashion Blank said 2. Sure, I'll input 2. That's not the correct answer. Here we go. Applying. Your Gmail is almost out of storage. Wow. Here we go. Correct answer is Kreia. So none of these are correct. It's not even a trick question. Correct answer is Kreia. She predicted death in Atreus' core in her final dying moments, observing Force splinters or fractures. Okay. More you just destroy yourself. You fully destroy yourself. So did y'all copy the answer or did y'all know it? Like I'm not. I don't care if you're. I genuinely don't care if y'all Google or copy or whatever. But it's like, you know, did y'all copy it or no? Because if you knew it, I guess that means you played this. You were public to and had ears. Temple knew it. Great. Lightning on Zach. That I can do. I can't use it myself, but I'm using lightning on Zach. Here goes.
Nothing will stand in my way.
Man of yesterday, 18 points. Anyone's firing any other spells that I missed? The chat is not. Who wins, Malik or Scion? Malik. Alexa told me. Lightning on Zach. I used that. Your lightning. Did someone else ask for lightning? Did I miss that? I don't think I did. If I missed someone's lightning, let me know. Yeah, I think I agree, Zach, but Malik could knock down Scion as well. You would have to let him win? What is that? Kill him to win. Or just beat him up outside of the Treus Core ban, realistically, you know. I mean, technically Atten beat him, didn't he? Like, what the hell was that about? I guess that's it. Correct. We're done here. Let's move on to the next round. Ready, set, go for question number 19, for round number 19. According to Jedi teachings, force healing as well as draining the life from another is available through which aspect of the force? Physical force, living force, or undying force? This is just digging and smartassing and reading for fun, so use your best guess, or if you know. Exactly. Is it tough? Y'all answered pretty quickly. Who said 2 as well? Magic Spud. Where's Magic Spud? 3 for spell points. Man of Yesterday didn't provide. Moi. Did he provide an answer? Maybe he disconnected. Who knows? Let me take a sip. I'll wait a little bit. The chat's not freezing. I think the little trick with leaving it on screen worked. We did that. You said 2. Where did you say 2? Oh, you did say 2. Oh, my apologies. My apologies. Yes, most of you got it correct. How interesting. I guess you could use logic for that, right? I guess I should, yeah. Physical living, I should have put consuming. Or blood magic or something like that. Any spells taking place? We're at round 19. So, yeah. We're going up to round 30 actually. So I guess if there's... I guess I will then move on to the next round. Since there are no requests. If there are, I will play them in reverse. Round 20. Complete the quote. There is no truth in the Force, but there is truth in the destiny you forge, in you, exile, or the choices you make. Zachary says 2. Zachary, can you please wait until you answer? Like, I'm so frustrated because you always answer first, and I feel like, you know. But I won't mix into it. Let's go. Everyone got it correct. The correct answer is there's truth in you, exile. That is why I chose you. Any spells taking place? Who do you think will win, Dooku or Malgus? Dooku. I'll just say Dooku. I'm buying shield. Sure. Magic Spud is getting himself shield, not themselves, like I'm like okay, and that's that. Respect, because no one else wrote anything. Moving on to round 21, courtesy of Drew's donations. In this round, we're getting amplified rushes, unamplified rushes. And I will plop a darkness on you at one point, I feel. I'll find a question you can't answer. That's the only way I figured out to get different answers. So you have no choice but to guess. Question number 21. 21, yes. If played canonically, which star map is collected before the Leviathan encounter? Kashyyyk, Manan, or Korvash? Zachary says 2. Says 1. Drew says also 2. Passion Ren says 2. Magic Spud. Where's Magic Spud? Magic Spud provided us with an answer. But we have Magic Spud says 1. Thank you for that versatility. The correct answer is Manan. Here we go. I'm gonna replay this game tonight, I think. Sure, have some fun. That's gonna take you a second. The first game or the second game? Which one do you think? Or is this bringing back memories? I highly suggest getting the high resolution mod. And yeah, if you join the Discord, I'll probably talk to you about it if you want to. Hey. Sidious versus Valkorion. No, not Valkorion. Yeah, Valkorion. Stream delay almost robbed me of a spell point. No, that's fine. I'll wait. Don't worry about the timer. Is just like a guideline there to let you know that I'm waiting for an answer because I see y'all are chatting. Okay, so no spell points have been no spells have been declared. So I'm guessing we're continuing on. Correct? I guess we're moving on. A tie so far between the final 3 players. Let me see what the next question is because I have foresight. I think I know what question I'm gonna okay. Let's go for the next round. Round 22 question is as follows. The progenitor is the ancestor of the Selkath and which other species? The Paraxa, Mon Calamari, or Quarren? Quarren are hideous. Jeez. I hated them in Knights of the Old Republic 2. Don't play Knights of the Old Republic 2. 1. Blank says 1. Zachary is saying 1. Drew saying also 1. And Man of Yesterday is saying 2. Wow, you're gonna be so embarrassed right now because you didn't get correct. Like, if I was you, I would literally quit. Like, I'm totally kidding. I'm thinking now if I'm wrong. You're thinking? That's totally fine. By the way, you're gathering spell points. Totally fine. Once you start shocking these people, like at 9 spell points, you can launch 3 lightnings. So. Storm, 2 storms in play. Oh, okay. Magic Spud, you are lucky. You got that spell shield. Ooh, what are the odds of not being hit by 2 storms? You know, by not being hit. That's 6 potential hits. There's 5 of you. I guess there's a chance, right? Odds are they that low? Okay, Zachary's playing and Drew is playing. Storm, let's go. First target, or Drew's storms, is 2. So much for not being hit in the spell shield. The next target is 4, you can't hit yourself. Okay, moving on. May the odds be ever in your favor. Hitting 5, that's a rare sight. We normally don't get 5 players. Moving on, who else are we hitting? 3. Okay. Let's do 2 animations. Why not? Here we go. First storm. And the second storm was initiated by Zachary. Yes? Yes. Okay. Am I correct in that? I have to check these things. Yeah. I think so. Am I the only one who thinks the Vader in Legends is OP as fuck? I haven't gotten that deep. I need to get to that. That's what she said. Yeah, Zachary said storm. I'm sorry, I'm a bit slow. Let's go. First target of storms is 5. Ouch. Next target of the storm is 3. You can't hear yourself. Wish I could program that into the wheel. 5 again. Ow, I hate double strikes. Shit. Oh. 3. You can't hit yourself. Jeez. Talk about double strikes. Oh my god. Zachary, stop it. Stop being suicidal. 2. Well. Oh, poor Mana yesterday. He's literally about to be fried Mana yesterday. Wrong ability, but I might as well use that, right? Triple on 3, so he got hit 3 times. What are the odds of that? That's crazy. I'm in the lead with no spell points. You know what? That's true. He's in the lead with no spell points. I'm gonna give it Drew a shield. I'm giving him a shield. I think he deserved it because he extended the rounds for us. Drew is getting a shield next round. Shield deployed. There we go. That's only fair, and I don't care. Bypassing all rules. Let's go. Round 23. Where's the question? We need the question. Where's the question? We need the question. We Jedi are its prey. Were words used to describe which creature? The keg beast, Hessis, Parentatic. I like the way Kreia says Hessis. The Hessis are beasts of the dark side. Buy another shield. That's fine. I'll deploy your shield in reverse. That's fine. I'm not punishing you for a stream delay. Don't worry about it. 3, 3, 2, 3. I wish it'd be so much easier if you could all answer in the same sequence that I can just enter like 3, 3, 2, 3. But I have to like Zachary said 3. Magic said 3. Passion said 3. Who am I missing? Drew said 3. Not an easy question, you think? Is it? I'm very happy that it is not an easy question, but most of you got it correct. The correct answer is Parentatic, and you are told this by the Twi'lek Jedi on Dantooine exactly. Precisely. I didn't even want to put in his name because no one freaking knows his name. But yeah. Any powers taking place? You can, if you want, declare your powers with your answer if you want, or ahead of time, because I typically see them, or declare them in caps. That could help. You know. Example, who would be the host of what? I was only winning because people attacked Zach and not me. That's true. That's true. I think psychologically they're neglecting player 5 because they got used to always bombing the first 4 players. But yeah, I guess no force powers are being played, correct? If you are hearing my words now and you didn't deploy force powers, that means that your stream is late. So you may want to get on fixing that. Okay, round 24. Okay, the creature appears in the first game, yes. Let me see, is it in the second game? Does it appear at any rate? It appears on Kashyyyk. It appears in Nagasato's tomb. But I don't know in Knights of the Republic 2 where it appears. Maybe it appears in Ludocrash's tomb when you need to... Maybe. I'm not sure. Not into at all, really. Interesting. What a waste. Okay, I need to supply you with a question. Question 24. Who sent the HK-50 units to hunt down Zerk? Zerka Corporation, the Sith, or Goto? Waiting answers now. While I consider 3-3, okay. Magic Spud 3. Drew saying 3. Manifest saying 3. All of you are saying 3. Y'all could have just told me we're all gonna say 3, so I have to that. The correct answer is 3, Goto. This makes me really like these powers because all of you are getting these questions correctly. So I'm thinking like I'm not even gonna force too much weight on getting very tricky questions. Instead, I'll come up with more powers for you to use. Your vid keeps freezing. I hope that's... I don't mean to sound mean. I hope that's on your part and not on mine, because if it's on mine, that means it's freezing for everyone. You can spam all you want. Spam. Like, I can read past your comment. You can talk about whatever you want. What if clone war army would be made in the old Republic era, what do you think would be responsible for creating in this time? I don't know. Someone on Camino, but Camino wasn't. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know who would be. Any powers being taken in place? I think I will throw you into darkness next round. For which we need to hush music. There's no music in the darkness. I'm also downloading 6 terabytes of data. Oh, well, that's fun. Okay, well then let's get into the darkness slowly. I have to set up things, but I'm getting better at it. I'm getting quicker at it. So here we go.
It's better in the dark.
Your mind is clouded. Provide an answer to the best of your ability.
Okay. Let's see what the question was. The Sith Sanctum is located on which side of Cast City? The correct answer is provided were as follows. North, west, and east, and only 2 of you got it correct. The correct answer is north. And this round we did have a double rush, which I seem to have neglected. That's fine. But good, you got it correct. I wonder how many of you actually saw the question. Can you see the question? I guess in that instance, YouTube's poor quality is working in my favor. So that's good. Just give me a moment to subtract points from myself, because I have to do that. Any powers being played? I think I actually interpreted this one correctly. Good. Lord of Did, I forget the name, but there are a few that what if sort of comments up. Buying shield and rush from Magic Spud. Okay, buying shield and a rush from Magic Spud.
Push it till the limit breaks.
That was a guess. I saw something about Cast City, but I don't know much about it being public. That was a good guess. You guessed that. Yeah, that was a good guess. Yeah, it's up in the north next to the Imperial headquarters and Mandalorian Enclave. Any more powers? You can use AI to run the quiz. Yeah, good luck with that. Yeah, that's all I'm saying. Yeah, that's it. No further spells being cast. We have 5 more rounds left. 5 more rounds. I can catch up. Well, maybe you can if you spam. Maybe you can if you spam shields. Okay, let's go. Round 26. Question for round 26 is as follows. Which chemical substance would eventually come to replace the Colto? Idonium, Bacta, or Colto 4? Waiting your answers now. Magic Spud has a multiplier. Spud. Moi moi, all of you are correct, but because of his multiplier, a Magic Spud is in the lead. Correct answer is Bacta. Rhydonium is an explosive, correct? No spells being cast. Don't even wait for me to ask it. Just pop a spell. I don't. It might necessarily not be. I just whipped that out of the crack of my something. I'm not in the lead. Magic Spud is not in the lead, but but you know, you're in the lead in the sense that you got the most points. That's what I meant. Because if everyone gets 1 point, then it's as if no one got him 1 point. You know. Zachary is using storms. I can't wait to see y'all use Desperate Strikes. Well, if you can afford it later on, I guess. Zachary is using storm. Let's go. Targeting 1. Okay. Moving on. Next target. Targeting 2. Okay, moving on. are getting 4. Pretty decent. Pretty decent. Let's go. Rush and shield me, please. Most certainly. Here, have it.
Push it till the limit breaks.
And that spell shield also applied to the magic spud for next round. Who wants to play Rush? Very well. I almost said you have it, but no, you don't. Here you go.
Push it till the limit breaks.
And that's it. I think we're all caught up with powers, correct? What game is that Rush animation from? Legends of Runeterra. That's the skin for the character Hecarim, which I think should be in the game by now. But me, being the crafty bitch that I am, I dug a little bit in the files a bit before it was released. So that's fine. It's not illegal. It's fully legal. They don't. League of Legends and Riot are they're very nice when it comes to creators using their content. May not be nice in other things, but they're very nice with that. Very thankful for that. So no other spells, I suspect. If I forgot someone, scream at me. We will be moving into round 27 because I'm guessing some of you want to sleep tonight. Oh, that's a colorful little display, isn't it? Round 27. The question is as follows. How many years did Count Dooku spend as a Jedi before embracing the dark side? Nearly 70, nearly 50, or nearly 10? Fashion Blinks is 2. Okay. Planet Magnus is 2. Okay. The Zachary 2. Drew says 1. Magic says 1. How interesting. I like those answers because there you go. Like, some of you didn't actually get it correct. I'm very happy with that. Just shy of 60. Like, he looks great for that age. Are you kidding me? By the way, he was a Jedi for nearly 70 years, so I guess he started off very young. Nearly 70. Yeah, that's the correct answer. Yes. Did I apply it correctly? Yes, I did. Book of Rhymes is answering to. I'm sorry. I thought you meant like, isn't it 2? No, it's 1 allegedly. If it's incorrect, feel free to correct me, and I will put a statement in the video. Also, Christopher Lee was a Chad Lord, let's be honest. He is like, I forget he's in the original because I like him so much. I just don't connect him because I'm not the big fan of the films. But it's I don't know if it's nearly or exactly. I just didn't want to be I just want to be safe. But like, I don't connect him to the original because I'm not a big fan of the originals, but I really, really liked him, especially in the Clone Wars, the character, I mean. I did bounce back on the answer in my head a bit. Glad I held back. Good. Any spells taking place? I'm going to stop asking that. I'll give you a timer. I need to come up with that. I'll probably give you a spell timer or something. So you are like, you need to use it. Also, chat isn't freezing. Thank the Lord, guys. Can't tell if this is Coke or Fanta. Why can't I tell if it's Coke or Fanta? In Revenge of the I think it's Fanta. In Revenge of the Sith novel, I could have sworn he said he was 80-ish. So I just guessed 50 years. Well, that would align though, wouldn't it? But then what do I know? I didn't read the novel. I just exposed myself. Moving on to next round. Bastion is saving up for Desperate Strikes. Well, he has 15. He could burn up 5. And I most definitely think he probably would use Desperate Strike. But we're nearing the end, so those Desperate Strikes are coming. From Krea's perspective, who was weaker, a Mandalorian or a Jedi? Or it would depend on the context and their access to power, and perhaps if under certain circumstances, you know. So Zachary says 2. Man of Yesterday says 2. Magic Spud says 2. Fashion Blank says 1. And Drew says 2. Interesting, because you're using your own logic, not Krea's logic. Kreia distinctively thought that a Mandalorian was weaker multiple times. I don't think even she would accept any circumstances under which that's the case. She didn't even say under some. No, she said a Mandalorian is no match for the power of the Force. No match to the Jedi, even though she just didn't like Jedi. She said even next to them, you are nothing. It's specifically on Duxon when she said, when they were like, oh my god, how did you know that something was happening on the moon? And she's like, you consistently underestimate the power of the Force. Okay. Drew is deploying shields. Clever. Most clever. Here you go. I was thinking to Hertilo's talk with Atten about how a Jedi is a child without the Force. Yes, but there's something about those Mandalorians, which is funny, which is also, I guess, aligned perfectly with her predictions. You know. By the way, I'm never basing these questions and answers on opinions. It's literally on something the character distinctively said. So whether or not they're lying or something, I'm not going to say that. For instance, did Kreia tell Zurg that she could die through the Force bond? Yes. Is that true? Did she lie? That's different. I could say that wasn't true, but I can't say that she lied or didn't lie. Maybe she didn't know. I'm not going to go there. No spells being cast. Okay, moving on. Round 29. We don't have any landmarks or anything. Right? Although I could throw you in darkness again because I have 6 points. The question for round 29. Who among the following is a descendant of Bastila, Shan, and Revan? Kira, Theron, Yuan. Satele isn't an answer, by the way. You can't say answer. Random yesterday says 1. Drew didn't say yet. Zachary says 2. Magic spell says 2. Random yesterday says 1. Okay. Fashion Black says 2. Are y'all tired or is it just me? Do y'all think this stream is too long or are y'all having fun? Let me know. Because I'm thinking, like, should I work on my speed or should I just go with the flow? You know? Applying, everyone got it correct except for Man of Yesterday. Theron Shan, not a Force sensitive. I have the book about Theron. Oh, I literally ran into it online the other day, like yesterday. But I didn't read it. I don't want to read it because I read some excerpts from Satele interacting with him. And I'm like, I want to see more of that. I'm very happy that y'all are liking the stream. Don't forget to like. Yeah, I'm sure y'all already liked this, so I'm not gonna tell you to like it again. Thank you so much for liking the stream in both literally and verbally. Yeah, it did went by light speed. I mean, we had some glitches in the start, but we're right now. I think we're doing 2 hours. We're now doing 2 hours since the beginning of the stream because we had glitches at the start. Whew, that's good. No spells are being cast. We're entering the final round. Last round we're entering. So keep that in mind. I'm just giving out a warning. This is the last round. So, any strategies taking place will be revealed. I think theaters are hurting nowadays, Temple, especially after COVID hit. They are recovering, though, I think. I know the digital display industry is recovering, but we're not going to go there because that's very boring, even though I'm very well aware of that status of that particular industry, but we won't go there. Do have a shield and 1 tipped 2 times. 1 tipped 2 times. So I need to be fair and play Desperate Strike on Zach. Are you playing it now? Drew's shields are up. Drew's shields are... No, not Drew. Man of Yesterday. Your shield is up next round as well. But Drew, your shields are not on. You can enable them for next round if you want to. This last round. Ooh, Fashion Blank's using Desperate Strike. We're gonna deploy that in a second. So let's no. Wait, I could do a reverb effect, but I can't do him exactly how we do. No, I could actually do an effect of Raider. Drew's doing shields. I kind of want to get the small stuff out of the way so we can have a glorious smack of the Desperate Strike. Drew's using shields. Your shields are fine. Okay, so I guess we're going for the Desperate Strike. Let me set up my machinery. Fashion Blink is targeting Zachary. Zachary is number 3. Here goes your Desperate Strike. you have it. Cancelled. Blocked. Down to 16. So Zachary pretty much can't win. Zachary is done. We did it. It took us 3 live streams. We stopped him. We can now breathe. Okay. So Fashion Blank deserves this one. Oh, he's playing Storm 2 now. Oh, that's... Let's do the Storm then as well. Fashion Blank firing storms. You cannot, in fact, hit yourself. Even if you could hit yourself, you would still be a 0. 3. Okay. Next. We have one more round to go, so it's gonna be interesting. In Malik's voice, but in the end, as the darkness takes me, I am nothing. You don't even know how many times I teared up at that when I was editing that. I had to go through so many different music choices for that to get the right emotion. I was like, ooh. And the final target of Fashion Blank Storm is 3. So it's not enough that he desperately struck him. He still has to bash his skull into the ground. This is horrible. Poor thing. So second, it didn't add up points because I'm a doozy head. Here you go, points deployed. There you have it. You said he's not coming back. Magic Spud is using shield after seeing all that Magic Spud. I think I'm gonna go for the shield. I think I might go for the shield. Here you go. Have your shield. Have your shield deployed. Did you get hit? You didn't get hit. Why are you? Oh, because the shield expires. Oh, you're paying close attention, aren't you? Damn, your shield would have expired next round. Oh, wow. He's next level. Magic Spud is playing. Oh, wow. Wow. Okay, Drew and Magic Spud are hosting next week. Drew is the brains, Magic Spud's the engineering section, and now all we need is a janitor to clean up all this mess on the screen. Now we both have shields. Guys, gotta decide who to target. Well, yes, but you could yeah, they both have shields next round. It's true, even if you take them down this round, right? Yeah. Even if you take them. You could. Are we concluded? Are we done? Are we moving on to the next round? I'm gonna take that as yes. So you could. I'll just move on to the next round. You could have shot lightning at Drew. I think maybe that would have changed the outcome. But we see. Maybe Magic Spud gets this right and Drew gets it wrong. We'll see. So let's go. And the final and last question. I really hope I made this one good, because if this one's super easy, this is gonna be a problem, I think. So let's go. According to which philosophy is the use of dark side power justified if the intentions are pure? The Jedi, the Grey Jedi, or relativism? Bloody shields. Magic Spud says 2. Fashion Blank says 3. Okay, Zachary is saying is not an acceptable answer, but I'll enter it. Man of Yesterday says 2, and Bruce says 2. 2 of the universe relativism. Make it the real life thing. Well, listen. I did Wikipedia research and I read for like 30 minutes because I was interested in it. So, Zachary's going 2. But then again, at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter, does it? Because both Magic Spud and Drew answered in the same way. So the correct outcome is this. So, yeah, there you go. The correct answer as labeled is relativism. I thought it was Grey Jedi, but then relativism is quite literally embracing dark side and committing evil acts, like evil acts, if the intent is pure. So not Fashion Blank getting it correct. That's crazy. So there we have it. I think rightfully deserved for today. The victory goes to Drew. I should have. You know what I should have done? Well, I guess Revan is. I think that's a philosophical debate right there. Whether or not Revan would be considered, that relativism. Because I feel like he did what had to be done, but it depends. Why do I hear echoes like that? So congrats to Drew. Drew won. I need to come up with a visual to highlight it. And here, have this. There you go. That's for Drew. And the second place is Magic Spud, who did very well considering the fright that he would not do so well. And then Man of Yesterday, which Desperate Strike icon is blocking half his name. And then Zachary, and then Passion Blink 1. Yeah, that's a shame. Like the spell shields were off. That's what I'm saying. Like you should really surprised there was not more spell usage on last turn because they have spell shields. That's why. That's the problem. And I feel as you move along, you will realize that you need to burn these people down with lightning, so they have to keep spamming spell shields before not level 18, before the final rounds. That way they have to keep spending the shields to protect themselves from other things, not just Desperate Strike. Just saying, because Grey Jedi doesn't exist. Yes, a Jedi such as Ahsoka just happen to be decent people who left the Jedi Order, and that's it. Yeah, Grey Jedi, I think, is not, from what I know, is not a religion or a class or whatever. It's not like a specific direction that exists officially. So I didn't really pay them too much attention. Like, people even have a Grey Jedi code, I think. Grey Jedi code. I don't know if that's official or not, but not something that I'm like too into it. Yeah, so much fun. Again, good questions. The chat is updating. Yay, the chat is working, thank God. Yeah, so I'm just so grateful. I did get a little bit tired, but I hope that's not the case for y'all. If y'all had a great time, I will be more than happy to compile more questions next week, and maybe do some more updates. I don't know. How did y'all feel about the darkness? About this?
It's better in the dark.
Your mind is
Different time zone. It's early afternoon for me. You'll like the darkness. Oh, that's fabulous. Excellent. You plan on doing gameplay streams or something? I don't know if I am. I'm spending most of my time currently studying because I'm applying for a citizenship, and I'm studying the language. So, and I have some business stuff to do with the state. So, like, I'm really focusing on that. So if that goes well, can you imagine? Can y'all imagine if I could do this like a full-time job? That'd be crazy. That'd be crazy. To have fun old times, hang out with people. I'm just daydreaming. Ignore me. Wish you luck with it. Thank you so much. Like, I hope it turns out well. I don't know if I'll be playing. I was thinking maybe tomorrow, but the second darkness round really came in clutch for me. Oh yeah, you guessed correctly. I think Zach guessed correctly with you, right? Yeah, I'm very happy with that. I was gonna put an announcement that says darkness engulfs you or something, but it's fine. I'm gonna come up with some more listings. We also have this one for those of you who didn't partake. We have the famous grasp. Oh, Drew is coming through with the animation. Oh, I can't wait for Treya. Drew, you are showering us. That's crazy. Like, I feel like a stripper when someone's like, you know what I mean? It's crazy. I shouldn't be saying that. That's probably inappropriate.
Apathy is death.
Round 31 question. Who said the quote, apathy is death? You'll never guess it. I'm so glad that y'all liked it. I'm so happy that I did this stream because I was thinking of not doing it at the beginning because we had glitches. Oof, but it was... And thanks so much, Drew, for expanding it because literally the 1/3 of this stream was enabled by Drew. So that was fun. And I will say this last time, he won, then he extended it and won again, and then I extended it to the max because he half extended the rounds, and then he lost. So he could have won twice and he still expanded it. Like how player friendly is that? Like I said before, I can't even count anymore. how much Kreia said apathy is death, worse than death, because at least the rotting beasts feed the corpse and the insects. Oh, hello. Don't stand. Oh my God, don't stand on the keyboard. We had such a good time. She just climbed up here. Oh. GG's to everyone who played, and hope everyone enjoyed the stream. Yes, thank you so much for coming. This is so much fun. Like I really look forward to doing this next week. If y'all come, if y'all don't come, then I'm gonna cry and be alone. I'll be going in like 5 minutes or so. With it. Yeah. You should go and show yourself off to the people as a thank you for them. There you go. There you go. You like that? You like that? Don't look cracked out. You're supposed to look like you're enjoying it. Here, go. There we go. You look so cozy in the darkness. Is it that dark? You mean this darkness? I could just start spamming that. Darth Kitty, Darth Katina, Darth Cathus, Darth Cathar, What do you want? I know what's up. It's 8 p.m. It's time to eat. Okay, go. If you touch my keyboard, I swear to God. Go away. This is what my keyboard looks like. That. It's the hair clamp. There's one of these things on the bottom broke off. And then I put how ghetto is this? This broke off, I had to stick this on. Look at that. Fabulous. But I have a $900 microphone, trust. In the room, not this one. Ooh, okay. Okay, Katina, go. I have to close off the stream. I have to close off the stream. Don't drink my juice. Nyla's demand sustenance. Stop. Actually, she can play with those boot-like headphones. Eat them. I don't care. If I care. Okay. I am in so much pain to close off the stream with 8 people online because I think it's a fun time. I think it's 8. It says 8. It doesn't matter. Love the game. Thank you so much for the invite. I'm very happy that you dropped by and that you joined in. I hope that you had a good time. Well, you just said you had a good time. So I hope to see you again. Don't forget to subscribe. Not that I care about subscription numbers. I just mean if you want to get notified again for it or something. Yeah. So let me try to do this smoothly. I have this screen for leaving the stream. Okay. Oh wait, I'm closed. I'm closed in. Someone send help. I'm closed behind the screen. Okay. There we go. Stupid. Like stupid. Okay. So I will see you guys next week, hopefully. Thank you so much for coming. Thanks, Drew, once again for the super chats, and I'm looking forward to writing up some more fun questions. Definitely gonna come up with some tricky things to trick you next time. Okay. See you around, and good night.